transfer of the year, I'll give you 3 options.
Okay.
Gronowski at Iowa, QB, former San Diego State guy. Preston Stone at Northwestern, maybe making that position and team relevant for that school that hasn't been in a long time. Or the Pena sort of Ross combo at receiver for Penn State. If you had to pick between those 3, I'm sure there's others that we talked about that are going to have a big impact, but I thought who could actually change kind of the fortune of their team. I think those 3 sort of are the best picks.
I think that we know what we're getting with Iowa always. So if Gronowski can come in and be like, kind of like we talked about in the show the other day, like Maryland doesn't need, or Wisconsin, they don't need like elite quarterback play. They just at some point need decent quarterback play.
Competent.
And I think if Iowa can get consistency at that spot, and if that's the guy that brings it, we know they'll be physical. We know French is going to have great special teams, like the longest tenured coach in college football. We know all of the other factors that they're going to come to fruition. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to be physical. They're going to be tough. They're not going to commit penalties. Like, you get that guy at the quarterback spot and that gets ironed out, you go from a good season to a great season. Like, that's how Iowa does it. So that's the direction I would go. Is that what you would go to?
Yeah, I actually agree. All right. Coach of the year.
Okay. So can you name the last 5 coaches of the year in the Big Ten?
No.
Last year, Cignetti. The year before, David Braun from Northwestern. Harbaugh was the year before. And then Mel Tucker was the year before that. So that was kind of interesting to look at, like the last winners of the award.
And that award is so much often a best season award versus like, hey, if Ohio State goes 12-0, yeah, you're supposed to go 12-0. You're Ohio State, like that kind of thing. So, yeah, it's hard to win that when you're at the top.
Hey, 2020 was Tom Allen in Indiana. So Indiana's had 2 coaches for coach of the year in the time any other schools had 1, and in the last 5 years, and Ohio State has had none of those. So that kind of gives you an idea. It's interesting. It's James Franklin to me. Like, this is I don't think there's any way that Brent Rollins is ever going to jump on the We Are bandwagon. I just don't think you have it in you. I'll be interested to see with the picks and the predictions to see if you come to the dark side.
Might shock you a little bit.
To the We Are side, because that's they're saying, by the way, we are Penn State. I mean, the atmosphere, obviously, the experience, like, I think they're in for a special season, so I'm kind of giving away more of the other stuff too. But James Franklin getting the offensive side of the ball situated, the defensive side of the ball situated, I think they're in line for a great season. And I think the 2025 Coach of the Year in the Big Ten is James Franklin.
Is it? I wonder if these things end up like regular season only, because that kind of impacts how I look at this. Because I was actually going to say Ryan Day.
Okay.
Because I think just to kind of preempt some of that, I could see them losing the opening game and not losing again potentially until the Big Ten championship game.
He won it in 2019. He tied with an individual in 2019. No way in heck you could ever guess who it was. If you did, I'd be very impressed.
2019 Big Ten.
By the way, this is the fact that Brent can calculate some of this stuff. I'm telling you, he's a doctor. He's brilliant. Like, he can go through these seasons and probably like 19, who won the championship, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll give you a hint.
I got no clue for these awards, that's for sure.
I'll give you a hint. He's got the same hairstyle as you.
Well, I mean, Franklin has the same hairstyle as me.
Okay. That's not him. He's
Mel
got
Tucker
a famous
Mel Tucker did too.
He's got a famous saying that everyone knows in the country about his squad. He's in the Big Ten.
Oh my gosh. I'm completely being an idiot right here. Fleck, PJ Fleck. Yeah, that's right.
Flecky.
Okay.
Flecky tied with Ryan Day in 19.